Bob Cafaro here, and happy Mother's Day. I'm here visiting my mom up on Long Island, and people with chronic illnesses, MS, other chronic illnesses, always ask, what do you do when you go to family functions? And me, I'm very careful about what I do at family functions. And I used to think I was weird for bringing my own food until Dr. Terry Walls sat down with me and told me she brings her own food to all her family functions. I don't feel weird anymore. So here I'm at my mother's house, right? Everybody's here and they don't eat what I do, and they've gone mainstream. But one thing I learned from when I go on my annual camping trip with the boys, and on those trips, we used to go out to restaurants and I was miserable until I started taking over the cooking. But what I learned was that you can make mainstream meals that everyone will like, that are really healthy. So I did some cooking tonight, and let me show you some things that I did, made my own food. Here, a baked organic sweet potato. And what did I do with that? Scrubbed it, poked some holes in it, baked it in the oven till it starts to get soft and melt. And everybody loves it. You don't need butter, you don't need sour cream, salt, anything. It's delicious, just the way it is. Okay? And note, I was able to get these locally too at a store called Meat Farms, of all places, near my mother. It's a big supermarket and they have a great organic selection. So here, wild caught salmon. And this was great. What I did was I sprinkled a little garlic powder on it, and then I put black pepper and then some basil. And I cook it on the grill, but in an indirect source of heat, away from the source of heat at a very low temperature, so I don't destroy the omega-3s and all the vital, the really important nutrients in that wild salmon. And everybody loved it. They loved the baked potatoes, they loved the wild salmon. And here, I'm gonna give my wife Teresa credit for this. She made this and we brought it from home. This is an organic quinoa salad, and this is delicious. So what we have here is we have quinoa, organic of course, and it was cooked with a little less than 2 parts water to 1 part quinoa. And then Teresa mixed in organic zucchini, she mixed in carrots, she mixed in celery, raisins, toasted pine nuts, and did I get scallions? Okay, and that's it. And then there was some organic balsamic vinegar and some organic olive oil, and everybody loved it. And these are meat and potatoes diners here, and I got to eat healthy, and I kept them away from the dark side, eating unhealthy food. But I should tell you that they all did go with conventional desserts, and that's where I draw the line. I think that's really important. So, with the meal, I don't drink any alcohol and I don't eat the desserts. The bakery products are loaded with, fat and sugar. And, unfortunately, so much of the food that we eat is loaded with salt, fat, and sugar. And I should note that nothing here has any added salt, fat, and sugar. So, this is really how to go to a family function and stay healthy. You can't just expect things. You have to participate and take charge and really take a seat at the table when it comes to cooking and show some direction, take some initiative, show people that how important it is and show by example. And I think people will follow that. And that is especially true for young children. If you demonstrate that constantly to young children, they may go away from it for a while, but eventually they will come back to what you teach them. And I think that's so important. You can't change things about the environment, but you can change your lifestyle, and the diet is such an easily changed thing, and I think that's responsible for so many of the chronic illnesses that we suffer. So once again, happy Mother's Day to everyone. It's great to spend time with my mother. She had her knee replaced 14 weeks ago, and she runs around like a kid. She's walking almost a mile a day. It's pretty amazing. And let's remember that food is medicine, motion is lotion. Eat healthy, exercise, and stay healthy. And if you like my videos, please, if you're enjoying them, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much.